Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing great. We are back with another quick guide for Series 47 Midnights at Horizon Spring Hot Season. So before I start, as usual, every car here in this guide is going to be available on the auto show. So just in case someone doesn't have these cars, they can go ahead and buy them. And as usual, tuning codes will be down in the description and on your screen, so you can go ahead and download them in-game and complete these events for yourself. With that being said, let's start with the weekly challenge Black Edition, for which we need to get into the Nissan GTR Black Edition R35. For the first step, all we need to do is just drive it, and it should count as usual. And for the second step, we need to put twin turbo. But I would recommend you download the tuning setup that I already have on this car, so it will help you complete the next parts of this mission as well. So now once you have the tuning setup, we now need to go win a street race. So just open up your map and any street race for that matter will do. Would just recommend you put your difficulty at average, because that's gonna help us do this quickly and proceed ahead with the next part of it. Okay, now that we have completed our street race, for the next part, we need to get 6 stars at danger signs. So once back in free mode, I would recommend you go here on the map at this danger sign and complete it 2 times with a 3-star rating. And so if you have my tuning setup, it'll make your life way easier. Now for the next, which is the last part of this mission, we need to smash 3 different speed trap cameras. So I opened up the map and I went to these top 3 speed traps on the map here, as this is one of the least visited area on the map. I'm just gonna smash 3 speed trap cameras. As soon as you smash your third one, your weekly challenge should be complete and we are good to go with the next. So for the next, we have the trial stock showdown again this time. It's the Mercedes Benz E63 AMG. As usual, tuning codes will be on your screen and in the description. And I'm gonna show you part of the event so you can get to see the performance of the tuning setup that I have. It's a drag setup that I have put up on the Mercedes Benz E63. So you should be good in terms of speed, acceleration and launch. Now next we move on to the Eventlabs. We have 2 Eventlabs this time. So for the first one, it's the race track, for which we need the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP6104 with this tuning setup right here. And as usual, I'm going to show you part of the event so you get to see the performance of the car and the tuning setup. Now the same goes for your second Eventlab mission here, which is the DRS Holiday Resort. So for this one, I went ahead with the BMW M3 GTR 2002. Again, a drag setup which has gone bonkers. So you should be good in terms of acceleration, launch and speed, all of that. As usual, I'm going to show you part of the event so you get to see the performance of the tuning setup. Now next we move on to the danger sign and speed trap, for which we are going to use the Koenigsegg Jesko, whatever we want to call it. Now the best thing about these is that we can complete both of them one after the other very quickly. Just download the tuning setup here that I have in the S2 998 class setup. Now you open your map and come here on this part of the highway and you set your waypoint for this danger sign. We basically need to hit 600 meters plus at this danger sign, and we need about 450.6 kilometers per hour at this speed trap. So essentially we start our way at this part of the highway and we full send it. we hit the speed trap at some 470 kilometers plus, which should be more than enough for the objective. And now we basically keep moving on. Make sure to not collide into bushes and poles and keep a straight clear path as much as you can so that you do not decelerate and get to maintain all that speed. And essentially now you just send it to the danger sign and get 600 meters plus, which should be more than enough for the seasonal objective. Just in case you messed up somewhere after the speed trap, I would advise coming back and then maintaining about 450 kilometers per hour plus and then hit the danger sign again in case you miss it. So now with both of these complete, we shall move on to the speed zone. So for the speed zone, we need to hit about 225 kilometers per hour. Now I had to change the car here because the Koenigsegg will not be able to corner itself properly. And it will not be able to handle itself properly in that speed zone. So I went ahead with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante 2018. Again, tuning setup on your screen and down in the description. So this setup is way better for cornering and in terms of speed as well. And it should be very easy for completing our speed zone objective, which is 225 kilometers per hour. And so as you can see on my screen, I completed with even more than the required objective. And if you could just drive better than me, you will be able to do this with an even higher score. Now next we have our seasonal championships. So the first one is Travel Light, for which I went ahead with the Volkswagen GTI VR6 MK3 1998. As usual, the tuning setup on your screen and down in the description. And I'm also going to show you part of the event so you get to see the performance of the car. Now the same goes for your next seasonal championship, which is Glow Up, for which I went ahead with the HSV Gen F GTS 2014. Again a drag setup, and the acceleration launch speed should be way more than enough. Also gonna show you part of the event before we proceed ahead with our photo challenge, treasure hunt, all of that. Now next I'm gonna complete the photo challenge real quick. So for the photo challenge, all we need to do is get into any modern sports car. So any modern sports car of your choice will do here. And all we need to do is go on the map at this location. It's right after this drift zone ends. There's a big white wall with the neon signboard. All we need to do is go there and click a picture with any modern sports car. And it's that easy. And last but not the least, we have the treasure hunt here. This time we need the Plymouth Cuda 426 Hemi 1971. And we need to complete a Horizon arcade event. Essentially, the point is to not get a timeout in any of these rounds and complete all 3 rounds as quickly as you can. So I would recommend doing any drift arcade event, as this event will happen quickly. And depending on the number of players that you have in the lobby along with you, it should be even faster. And just to make your life easy while you're waiting for this Horizon arcade, go ahead and download the tune for the Plymouth Cuda, which is at S2 913 class. And you should be able to complete it in no time. Now once your Horizon arcade is complete, all we need to do is come here at this location, and as usual I'm gonna drive you to the location of the treasure chest. So you basically start here. Take a small cut down below here. Keep going straight. And you'll find the treasure chest right here in front of you beside the football stall. Once you pop it, your treasure hunt is complete. So now with all that out of the way, Horizon Tour Co-op Championship and Hide and Seek 5 vs 1 are both co-op events for which you can go ahead with any preferred car of your choice. I'm gonna leave these two events out as you can choose your own preferred choice of car and go ahead and complete this. With all that being said, this is the last chance for us to complete our monthly events here because this is the last season in Series 47. So in case you still have not done them, I would advise you to do them as this is the last chance for us. And now before leaving, I will show you the updated backstage shop and voting. The Toyota AT38 is back. Yes, I'm gonna vote for the Toyota AT38. I would advise you guys who want the AT38 to do the same as well so that it comes into the backstage shop next season. These are your two updated cars here that have been added in this season in the backstage shop. The BMW iX xDrive 50 and the Ford Focus ST. And finally for the next season, we have Horizon Cars and Coffee coming in Forza Horizon 5 next week. So I'll be making a comparison video of all the new cars and items that are going to be coming in Horizon Cars and Coffee. With that being said, I hope all of these tuning codes and this guide helps you out in completing your last season of Series 47 Midnights at Horizon Spring Hot Season. And with all of that out of the way, I would hope everyone here takes care and stays safe, game safe, and as usual, I'll definitely see you in the next one.